Looking refreshed doesn't always have to mean going under the knife. Thanks to advances in regenerative aesthetics, more people are exploring non-surgical options to tighten skin, restore a youthful appearance, and boost their confidence with little to no downtime. Joining us now is Dr. Simran Sethi of RenewMD to explain how these treatments work. It is so great to see you.
Oh, thank you, and nice to be here again.
Yes, we are talking about facelifts, and I feel like this is such a topic that is everywhere now with different treatments and things that are becoming available. This is like a hot topic of there's a lot of things you can do with little to no downtime, which is what everyone wants.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I think with a lot of people being on weight loss injections, which have been an amazing thing for people's health, the one thing they are noticing is that they're just looking more tired. And I think the biggest question with facelifts is, how can you avoid one? Can you do things before you have to do something surgical? And you know, who are they right for? And I think we are so lucky because there are so many options now.
Yes, and just when do you need one? I feel like that's one of the biggest questions too, right? So when do you need one?
Exactly. I think when is a good time to consider skin tightening so that you don't need surgical intervention is really when you start noticing, honestly, looking tired. And what that means is you're starting to lose some of the fat and the structure in the under the eyes in the middle part of the face. Your jawline isn't looking as sharp as it used to because skin is sort of sagging downwards and not making it as sharp. So that's usually a sign that this is a good time to consider things.
Yes. Okay. So is there really such thing as a non-surgical facelift?
You know, as unbelievable as it sounds, there really is. I mean, a facelift involves lifting up a tissue layer above the muscle, repositioning fat in the face, and then lifting skin. And we can do all of that non-surgically in the right person. And usually when I say that, it's usually people who are in their late 30s if they've lost a lot of weight, or early 40s. Early 40s is a perfect time to do a lot of these treatments. And my favorite treatment right now, or combination, is something called ZERF, which is literally just it's a radio frequency heat device, which means that it's giving heat to certain layers of the face to make them tighten. And it's making your body do the work. So you're not going to walk out of the office looking like somebody else, which is very important to everyone.
Yes, we're trying to, the trend right now is being a lot more natural when you're going into the medical aesthetics office, and you don't want to leave looking like someone completely different. So it's all these small tweaks that are really making a big impact.
Yeah, they do, and you know, that's the thing. It's one of those things where no one can point at it, and but it's there. It's undetectable and subtle, and the best part, completely painless, without downtime. It's like something you can do in your lunch hour and walk out and look great. So, which I know sounds unbelievable, but that's where medical aesthetics is going.
Yes, so ZERF has no downtime, and it is something you can do on your lunch break.
Yes, exactly. It takes like an hour and a half for a full face and neck treatment that really tightens you from the neck and above. And zero downtime. It feels like a hot stone massage, so you don't need numbing. You literally can nap during it. When I got it done, my Aura Ring thought I was taking a nap, so that's a good sign. So physiologically, I was completely relaxed.
You were relaxed.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Amazing. Okay, and then is it safe for all ages and all skin types? Because that's something else people wonder, you know, when it comes to doing anything, is it safe for every skin color?
Yes, you know, that's where the nuances are. And when it comes to anything radio frequency related, yes, it is completely safe for all skin tones. But then the question is, what age group is this safe for, or, you know, can anyone do it? The reality is, yes, anyone can, but if you don't really have sagging, you're not going to see an improvement because you have nothing to improve. So I would say most people should, and most people that are great candidates are likely in their early 40s.
What is the reaction that you've seen from ZERF? Because when this hit the market, I feel like everyone freaked out. They were so excited. And so what is the reaction you've seen from clients?
I have been surprised because before ZERF, I've been doing this for a long, long time. And we were the first people in Northern California to get ZERF. So now we've got a lot of experience with it. And the results are, so you instantly see results. and those just continue to get better.
Wow.
And prior to Zerf, we did a lot of treatments that had downtime, that were a little painful. So this has just been just an amazing replacement.
Yeah, I feel like a treatment that's going to have you looking a little more refreshed. It's going to keep working, that you get to be relaxed. I mean, sign me up.
I know.
This
Yeah,
sounds
exactly.
fantastic.
Sign me up right now. Yeah.
Dr. Sethi, thank you so much for talking us through all of this. This is so, I always just love learning from you. It's so informational, and so we appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. If you want to learn more about RenewMD, you can head to renewmdwellness.com.